Hello everyone, just a short video for those of you who are planning on taking a Cambridge English exam in the near future, because there are some changes that you need to know about. Don't worry, nothing too drastic, it's not going to affect your preparation that much. Primarily in this video I'm going to focus on this new digital exam format that Cambridge are introducing, which you may have heard about. A lot of people have been asking me about this new digital test. So I just want to clarify a few things in this video. But first of all, I want to talk about a couple of changes to the exams themselves, so some of the content of the exams. Now, I must say that all of my online preparation courses have been updated, so they are valid. All the content is valid for the exams as they are now in 2024 at the time of making this video. And that's one of the advantages of these online courses. I can add to them and update them when necessary, as I will continue to do in the future. So although I made the courses about a year ago, just over a year ago for some, they will always be valid. So check out the link in the description if you're interested in taking one of those online preparation courses for the B2 First, C1 Advanced and C2 Proficiency Cambridge English exams. So the first change that you need to know about is that in the speaking paper of the exams, often the first question used to be, where are you from? But now that has changed. Now that question is, where do you live? Now in the B2 First and C1 Advanced, that may not be your first question. It often is, but it may not be. In the C2 Proficiency exam, if you're planning on taking the C2 Proficiency exam, that will be the first question, where do you live? Now, it may seem like a small change, not a big difference, right, between where are you from and where do you live. But if you have been preparing for the speaking paper and you've been thinking about how you're going to answer that first question, and then on the day of the exam you find that it's a different question, it may be a bit disconcerting or discombobulating. So that's the first change. Just that question, where are you from, is now where do you live? Another change, which only affects the C2 Proficiency and B2 First for schools, not the normal B2 First exam, the general B2 First, the B2 First for schools, which is slightly different. Those two exams used to have an option in the writing paper which was called the set text option. So this was in part 2, where you had the option of reading one or two books before the exam and then choosing questions on those books to write your texts about. So you could prepare a little bit for the second part of the writing paper by reading those books. That option does not exist anymore. A few people have already asked me this year, what are the books for the set text options this year? You don't need to worry about it, they don't exist. That option has been removed. Okay, so now let's look at these new digital exams. A lot of people have been asking me about this new format, so I thought I'd take the opportunity in this video to explain what these digital tests are and when they are going to be rolled out. Now, for the last few years, Cambridge have been offering two ways to take the exam. The paper-based exam, which you do with pen and paper or pencil and paper, and the computer-based exam, which is all on computer. So you do the whole exam on a computer, not online. That's very important because many people believe that the computer-based format was online, so you could do them at home or wherever you wanted. That's not the case. The computer-based exam format was on a computer in an examination centre. And these new digital exams, the official name is Cambridge English Qualifications Digital. They are basically replacing the computer-based exams from February of 2024. So at the time of making this video, it's in 1 month. Basically, from next month, there are no more computer-based exams. You'll have the paper-based exam option and the digital exam option. So what's the difference? Well, to be honest, very little. Again, it's not online. You have to take it on a computer, but not online. The format, the platform is very similar. It's not the same. There are changes to the platform. So if you have been preparing for the computer-based exam, but you're going to take the exam after February or from February this year, 2024, then I recommend you go to the Cambridge Assessment English website and practice on their sample digital exam paper. So you can do the whole sample exam on their website, and you'll see how the platform is slightly different to the computer-based exam. Again, not a big difference. It's a little bit more modern, a little bit more sophisticated, but the content is the same, and it's very easy to use, very intuitive, and it has all of the same benefits that the computer-based exam had. Now, I made a video about all the benefits of the computer-based exam, which I'll link to at the end of this video and in this video description, because I don't want to go through all of it again. But just quickly, some of the benefits are that you can use headphones, or you will definitely have headphones for the listening paper. You can highlight text, you can move text around, you can delete text, which is very useful for the writing paper, so you don't have to cross out and write again. You just delete it and it's all much neater. You have a countdown clock, so you can manage your time better, and various other advantages. As I said in the other video I made about the computer-based exam, I explain all the advantages. Those same advantages and benefits apply to this new digital format. So what are the differences between the computer-based exam and the digital exam? As I said, very few from what I can see. I think it's more a marketing campaign than anything, just to sort of rebrand and re-promote this option for the exam, so this format. But as you can see, Cambridge does highlight that the Cambridge English Qualifications Digital are fast, so you get the results delivered within 5 to 10 working days, which is very impressive. That's good. Also, they're flexible. Now, this is interesting. They say here that the exam sessions are available up to 365 days a year. But you can see that little star, which clarifies that you need to talk to your chosen exam center about their schedule. They also say they're preferred. The digital features help you focus and put you in control. So yeah, as I said, there are many benefits, I think. And also secure. So test content is randomized for increased security. The important thing to take away from this is that you don't need to worry too much. They're very similar to the computer-based exams. There are lots of benefits to them. So if you have the option to take a digital exam, I do actually recommend it. If you don't worry too much. The paper-based exam has the same content, and it's not usually going to make a big difference. You know, if you have the level and you've prepared well, you should pass the exam, whether you take the paper-based exam, the computer-based exam, or these new digital exams. Okay, hope that clarifies everything. For those of you who had any doubts, let me know if you have any more questions in the comments, whether it's about these new digital exams, about my courses, or about the exams in general. Okay, I'll see you very soon for another video.